some news just dropped today.
Yeah, it's hot off the presses from Path of Exile's Twitter.
A tweet earlier today.
Which is exciting because the early access only launched like a month ago, right?
Just about a month ago.
So we're already seeing some action.
We are, and they've already announced a restart patch. So
yeah, that's right. So we're going to be digging into that today.
That's our focus.
The restart patch and kind of what that means for...
What it means and what the community's saying about it.
Yeah, exactly. What it means for the future of the game.
Exactly.
So where should we start? Should we just jump right into like what a restart patch is?
Yeah. I think that's a great place to start because it sounds a little bit dramatic.
It does. When I first saw it, I was like, wait, hold on.
Right. Like, are we restarting the entire game?
Yeah. Are we scrapping everything and starting over? Like, what's going on?
No. But it's a much more simple and straightforward kind of thing.
Yeah.
It just means they're restarting the servers to implement a patch.
Oh.
So nothing about your progress.
Gotcha.
Nothing about the economy is changing. It's purely technical. Okay.
So no one has to like worry about losing their characters.
Exactly.
And they're not wiping the economy or anything like that.
Nope. Everything stays the same.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense. But I could see why people would kind of freak out.
Oh, absolutely.
When they first see that.
It's kind of a clickbaity title, you know?
Yeah.
Restart patch.
Restart patch.
What does that mean?
And the Path of Exile community is always...
It's very vocal.
They are. And like ready to jump on things, so...
Oh, yeah.
I can already imagine like the memes and stuff that are probably popping up already.
Oh, I'm sure they're out there.
But so, is everyone kind of freaking out or?
Well, I think there's a little bit of both. I mean, there's definitely some humor in the responses, but there's also some genuine concern, I think, because Path of Exile has had a little bit of history with some issues in the past. You know?
Yeah.
Not necessarily with Path of Exile 2 yet.
Right.
But with the original Path of Exile, there were times when they had to do rollbacks and stuff.
Yeah.
I think people are a little bit wary.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It makes sense that people would be a little bit cautious, you know.
Especially in early access. I think people are still kind of feeling things out.
So what are some of the other things that people are talking about besides the restart patch?
Well, there have been some reports of lag issues, particularly on certain maps.
Ah, okay. That's never fun.
Especially in Path of Exile, where things can get really hectic.
Yeah. You need like that split-second timing sometimes.
Exactly. And if you're lagging, it can be the death of your character.
Yeah, for sure. And are they asking for any like new features or anything like that?
Yeah, there have been some requests for things like mouse scroll wheel bindings.
Oh, interesting.
Which, you know, may seem like a small thing.
Yeah.
But
for those who are really hardcore into it.
You can make a big difference.
Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to optimize your build.
Right. And Path of Exile is all about build diversity and like finding those little optimizations
And I think this kind of speaks to the fact that the community is really engaged.
Yeah.
They're already thinking about these kinds of things.
And that they trust the devs enough to like put that feedback out there.
Yeah. I think that's a good sign.
Yeah.
That they feel like their voices are being heard.
So it seems like overall it's pretty positive.
Yeah, I would say so.
There's some concerns, but I think that's normal for any early access launch.
Especially for a game as complex as Path of Exile 2.
So what can we kind of take away from all this?
Well, I think the main takeaway is that the developers are being very communicative.
Okay, yeah.
They're being transparent about what's going on. They're addressing concerns.
Yeah, and they're not trying to like hide anything.
Exactly.
Like they're just being upfront about, hey, this is a technical thing. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So I think that's a really good sign for the future of the game.
Absolutely.
That they're willing to work with the community and take that feedback into account.
And the fact that they're already releasing patches and addressing issues so quickly, I think is also a positive sign.
Yeah, for sure. It shows that they're really committed to making this game the best it can be.
Exactly.
So I guess the big question now is...
what does this tell us about the future?
Yeah. Like, how is this going to impact the development going forward?
Right.
Will they continue to be this responsive?
Exactly.
Will they continue to listen to the community?
And I think that's something that we'll all be watching very closely as the game progresses through early access and eventually to full release.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm very excited to see what happens.
Me too. I think it's going to be a really interesting journey.
So for all of you listening out there, make sure you keep your eyes peeled for what comes next.
There's definitely going to be a lot more to talk about.
Oh yeah, this is just the beginning.
Absolutely.
So until next time, happy grinding, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.